Hello and welcome to What's New with Willie McGlue. And what's new today is that Aussie Villain is appointed to lead the Scots at the Euros. Now let's hear what you have to say about the appointment. Gally from Hamilton, you on with Willie, mate?
Surely this Australian can't be as bad as Craig Levine.
Aye, but we can't know until it's too late. Okay, Gordy from Glasgow, you on with Willie?
Bit like what's your nosy bloke gonna do for us? Hope he's now flaming galah.
Neighbours reference, you can't fault it. Or Ed Wilson, you on with Willie?
Can he lose every game by 3 goals?
So there you go, Mr. Villain. Lose every game by 3 goals. How do you respond to this?
Yeah, look, mate, I mean, all I can do is ask the people of Scotland to give me a chance. You know, judge me on my results rather than their perception of me.
And have ye given any thought to your squad? Will you be taking Lyndon Dykes?
Dykes? Mate, I'm here to manage Scotland, not a team of Australian-born traitors.
Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome to Scotland for Euro 2020. And after the debacle of Germany, we can't do any worse than that, surely. We're going to give Scotland a go. Now, we are ranked 50th in the world, so is it the lowest ranked team we've had so far? I think Wales was ranked higher than that, wasn't it? So this is, in theory, the biggest challenge that we've had yet, but I've failed as Germany manager. So, you know, what could possibly go wrong? You can see we've got a glamour friendly coming up. We're going to show 2 friendlies today as we get to sort of a first look at the squad that we've chosen sort of ahead of the tournament. But what we'll do is today is we'll show the first 2 friendlies. So it'll be Australia and then Colombia. And then we've got a game against Mexico before the tournament starts. And I'll play that off camera so I can I don't know, it'd be too long if we show all 3 friendlies, basically. And then, obviously, next episode, we will get the season underway, the tournament underway proper against the Czech Republic and against England. But let's have a look at the squad we've selected. And, we'll go through just very quickly here, one at a time. Now, this squad varies a lot from the team that actually went to the Euros. So we've got 3 goalkeepers. Jed Steer from Aston Villa. I've picked him. He was available to pick, so we picked him. The other 2 goalkeepers, we have Xander Clark, who looks relatively good from St Johnstone, though he has yet to make a cap, and Robbie McCrory, who has 2 caps. So 3 goalkeepers, 2 caps between them. What could possibly go wrong there? But they're the 3 goalkeepers we've chosen. Our defenders, we've got Liam Cooper, 2 caps. So that's 4 caps in the squad so far. Oh, inexperience. John Suter, who has 6 caps, favourite of mine from previous series, of course. We've also got Scott McKenna, 19 caps, 1 goal. That's years of experience compared to the rest of them. Jason Kerr, no caps. We've chosen him. Looks a decently solid defender. Stuart Finley, 1 cap, 1 goal. Let's see if we can keep that ratio up. But I just feel like this guy is a very solid defender. And I should say too, Grant Henley is injured in this particular world of FM. So he's not available for selection, which is why maybe there's one defender there that we would have expected to see that we don't. Ryan Fredericks, I don't believe he got called up in real life, but West Ham wingback, very, very good, attacking quick. So we've called him up, 1 cap. Scott McTominay is in. He's at Zenit St. Petersburg in game, but obviously Manchester United player in real life. 18 caps for him. Ross McCrory, no caps for him. As someone that we will be very familiar with at Sheffield Wednesday, of course, if you've been watching the channel for a while. I should say too, if you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe. There's a link in the description for all my social stuff, the Discord, which is excellent. You can have a sort of post-mortem of the squad there. But yeah, if you are new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe. YouTube admin, I always forget to do it. Matt Ritchie, we've called him up. He's here not to be primarily a winger, a left-sided winger, being that he's left-footed. But 19 caps, 3 goals for him. Andrew Robinson, obviously a very, 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 very good fullback. Of course, it's annoying because we have 2 very, very, very good left-backs in Kieran Tierney as well. So, yeah, that's so frustrating, isn't it? Here is a right-back, even though it says a left-back up there is Aaron Hickey. He's sort of the defensive option as opposed to Ryan Fredericks. That's the theory anyway. John Fleck in midfield has been called in. 8 caps, no goals for him. John McGinn, the great man, 27 caps, 7 goals for him. So he's here. Callum McGregor has been called up. 21 caps, no goals. Lack of goals in the squad, isn't there? Right wingers, we've got James Forrest as the first one. Really, I like James Forrest in real life, actually. But yeah, I think he could be quite good for us. Good finishing, dribbling and crossing, which is always useful useful. Callum Patterson. Now, Sheffield Wednesday, he was an absolute star for us, so maybe a little bit, I know what I'm getting from him, but I've called him in. Ryan Gold, we've called him in as well. He looks an absolute star. I remember him going, he went from Dundee United, was it, to Sporting, I think it's down the bottom there. Was it Dundee? Yeah, it was Dundee. I remember that he was really young, wasn't he? But he looks really good. I'm not sure what he's like in real life, but he has been called in. And the man to miss out really is Gilmore, because he just didn't have as good a ratings as some of these other guys. David Turnbull. Physically, he's a mess, but technically and mentally, he's very, very good. Whoops. So we've called him in, and I think he could be an important player for us. We keep going down. We've got Ryan Fraser. He's here as a right winger. He'll share those duties with Forrest. Strikers. Chris Martin, we've called him in. 17 caps, 3 goals. Doesn't have any pace anymore, but he's a decent finisher, and I think if we need a goal, he could be somebody that comes off the bench for us. And if we scroll down, the other 2 strikers, Ollie McBurney, who is not someone I particularly rate in real life, but here, he's absolutely fine. We'd like maybe a little bit better finishing, but he's well-rounded, bit of a physical presence there as well. So if we do go with one up top, he could be useful, although we'd have Patterson if we're going to go with one up top as the target man style guy. And Lawrence Shanklin, another one of Sheffield Wednesday's legends, didn't work for me there. But I maintain he's a very, very good sort of poacher sort of striker. Good off the ball, good composure, good finishing. I think he's, I think he could be a very, very useful player for us. 4 caps, 1 goal for him. So that's the squad I've chosen. Let me know what you think of that in the comments, or as I said, the Discord if you want to go down to the description. But let's go and see what we're doing here against the mighty, mighty Socceroos. And this is the team that we're sending out. Now I'm trying something, obviously, if you look at the formation. How do we get around having arguably our 2 best players play the same position? We play a left back and a wing back. What I'm hoping for here, we put them both on attack, and they're sort of hard to pick up because there's obviously going to be a fullback there, you would assume, and there's no one really for them to mark. But if they both come from deep, it's an experiment, which is what the friendlies are for. So I'm kind of hoping that's what works out for us. But Robbie McCrory's going to go in goal for us. Tierney, Cooper, Suter, and Fredericks as the back 4. McTominay as a ball-winning midfielder, just in there and destroy everything that comes at him. Gold and McGregor in midfield. We're going to play him as a Mazzella, kind of drift out because there is going to be space out there, obviously. So we'll hopefully they won't get in each other's way. Forrest will be the right winger. McBurney's going to get the first start up top. We will obviously make changes through the game as well. But yeah, let's see how this goes. Okay, so we can see the team sheets there. So many familiar names. I'm going to have a hard time actually cheering for the team I'm managing here, aren't I? This is your chance to impress me. I think I'll like that for competitive matches. As seems to be the case, when I talk in a team meeting, no one pays any attention to me. It's like they can't speak English. Or more likely, perhaps, that I can't speak Scottish. But here we go. Scotland versus Australia. The grudge match of world football, of course, isn't it? I do like to try and play sort of non-European countries just because it's more interesting that way. We're going to be playing the Euros. We'll see lots of European countries in that. And see, yeah, this is, as I said, it's all experiments. We're going to try something here. We'll try something different for is it Colombia next? And then we'll try and sort of put it all together in the game against Mexico, which in theory is our biggest test, certainly based on the world rankings. And see what works. So that's, as I said, the plan. That's a good ball for Gould, and McBurney's hit the crossbar. Australian goal kick, but promising signs there early on. They're all looking composed. We'll keep encouraging them. We've got a corner to defend here. Caleb Watts to take. Goes edge of the area for Rogic. Oh, that is Bailey Wright. And I'm going to say that's slightly unfortunate. It's taken a deflection, I think, was it? Or was it a block on the way through? Fredericks has got a block in, and it's just fallen for Bailey Wright. Keeper's up the river, and I'm going to write that off as slightly unlucky, if I'm honest. I don't think there's much you can do about that. It's one of those that's it's happened, and I don't think there's much we could do about it. Oh, there's a poor goal kick from Ryan. Fredericks has got it. Can he pull it back? McBurney's in the middle. Fredericks goes himself. Fredericks equalises. A first Scottish goal for him, of course. He's now got 1 goal in 2 games, or 2 caps. And, well, we've responded well. We've responded quickly. Matt Ryan will want that back, won't he? I'm not quite sure what he's trying to do there. He's usually so good with these feet as well. But Fredericks picks it up, gets beyond Gershbach, and, well, makes no mistake with the finish. 1-1. Excellent, excellent stuff. Let's give them some praise for that. And we've got a corner to defend again. And Bill gets it. Wasn't the best defending. Goalkeeper kind of half came for it, didn't he? Fredericks, can he get a tackle in? He can. I think if we're looking at signs so far, Fredericks at right back looks quite solid, doesn't he? As I say that, Goodwin gets in behind him and, well, you're unlucky. Denny Juric. Who the hell is that? Juric. Well, what's gone wrong there? I'm assuming it's Tommy Juric. But anyway, you're unlucky when he's scoring against you. Not the best defending there from Cooper, I think it was, wasn't it? Who just kind of left his man. Let's encourage them. And we've got another corner to defend. The worst thing, of course, about international football, in this game anyway, is you have no training sessions, so we can't do anything to, to practice defending set pieces. Go out there and at least win the second half. All right, I guess we go with that, don't we? We'll pump our fists, say we know they have what it takes. And I think what we do is we'll keep the team the same for now, but I think what we might do is lower the tempo. And okay, we've got a winger out there. Maybe look for the overlaps. Okay, let's just exploit the flanks. The one problem that we do have as well is there's no real scouting report on the Australians, so it makes it a little bit more difficult. Let's give them some encouragement. We'll try and be as positive as we can. Of course, the disappointing thing here is that this is, in theory, the easy game. But we're having more shots. They've had 2 shots on target and they've scored both of them. Let's make some changes here. Alright, so let's go in here and I'll be back in a second once I've made these changes. Okay, so we're making 3 substitutions, all change in midfield. We're going to give Turnbull and McGinn a chance in there. I might play McGinn. Can he do box-to-box? He can. So we'll make McGinn box-to-box. There's not really anything coming down that left-hand side, so I'm wondering if they're getting in each other's way. And Shanklin's going to get a go up top, mainly because I do think there is, and I said the same thing at Sheffield Wednesday, didn't I? I just think there is a really good finisher in there. The question, of course, is are we able to see it? Corner goes in from Robinson, easily headed away. Ball back in. Again, it's easily away by Gershbach. Fredericks has it. And what can he do? Got 1 equaliser for us already today, of course. He's done really well again. Oh, it's blocked away. Turnbull picks it up, though. Ball to the back post. It's Robinson, and it's inches. Less than that. Centimetres past the post. Let's try a berating and see if that fires us up. Alright, so let's try exploit the middle. We'll try working it into the box, and we can't really raise the tempo because we need to give the fullbacks a chance to get forward. Alright, let's make one last change here, and let's go with the 2 up top. Shanklin, and let's go with Patterson. And see if that works. We haven't really seen anything much from Forrest, so I'm wondering if just giving Fredericks the run of the green out there might benefit us a little bit. There's a part of me that wonders if... Let's get Ross McCrory on for McTominay since he's got a booking anyway. Yeah, alright, so that's fine, that works. And let's put you on support. See if we can get you forward a little bit more. I'm not sure that the double fullback wingback thing has worked, has it? We haven't seen Tierney at all, which makes me think maybe that's just a waste of a player. But then again, I feel like we've got to play them both, unless we do just look to use Robinson, who I think is the better attacking player, and I think Tierney's the better defensive player as well. Unless we do just look to use Robinson as an out-and-out left winger. I mean, that's maybe an option for us. Can we get a block in here and go up the other end? Cross comes in. Sutar gets it away. Can we get to that with Patterson? We can. Patterson. Oh, he's lost out. Has he? No, he's done well. Back to Sutar. Forward to McGinn. McGinn to Shanklin. He's got Fredericks getting forward. Shanklin has done really well. He finds Fredericks. Can we get this equalising goal? He pulls it back. It's to nobody. It's there and it's Shanklin. I knew you could do it, mate. Lawrence Shanklin ties it up in stoppage time. Well, I'll tell you what, Fredericks at right back is an absolute no-brainer, isn't it? He's been the best player on the field, I think. Shanklin did really well to get it out to him, and then he's followed in nicely. A bit of a half tackle there from Mobile, and Shanklin stuck it away. 2-2. And we've come straight back. Moi on for Mas Luongo. Speaking of Sheffield Wednesday players. Come on, boys. Come on. McGinn, can he get a tackle in? He can't. Oh, there's going to be late heartbreak here. Fredericks is there. Oh, this occasion he's beaten. He's not the best defensively. Oh, unconvincing by McCrory in goal. But job done. Focus, boys. Focus, focus, focus. Moi to take the corner. McGree is lurking around in there. Turnbull's doing his best to get a hold of him. And it's over the bar from Harry Suter. Now, that's actually Thingo's brother, isn't it? That's a Scottish-born Australian trader, as opposed to Dykes, who's an Australian-born trader. All right. Can we do something here? 30-odd seconds to play. Patterson to Turnbull, and that'll do it. Well, 2-2. I think we did learn something there, which is the main objective, of course, from these friendlies. And I think we probably did look better playing with the two up top, didn't we? That was the sort of match we should be winning. Guys, that's a very good Australian side. Let's just say great effort. I think we did show a bit of character there, coming back twice, didn't we? Shanklin plays well. And there we go, guys. Wait right there. We'll be right back to take on Colombia. We'll make some changes, see some more players, and then we can start and make decisions, can't we? Okay, welcome back. We're about to face Colombia at Hampden Park, and let's have a look at the team that we are sending out. And you can see we've changed most things. So it's going to be Xander Clark getting the game in goal for this one. It'll be a debut for him. McKenna and Kerr. Is it a debut for Kerr? I can't remember now. Yeah, it is. So another debutant at the back. Hickey is going to play as a right wing back, so we'll see how he gets on there. He can play with either foot. He should be fine. Ross McCrory comes in, and Matt Ritchie as a left wing back. We're just going to give him a game. We're going to give a rest to, obviously, the main two guys there, and then we'll go from there. Turnbull and McGinn go in midfield. Gold a little bit further forward as the playmaker. Patterson and Shanklin, the two Sheffield Wednesday legends, they go up top. And then we'll try and get Chris Martin some game time here. You can see Cooper and Robinson, we're just going to completely rest them. I think we know that they're going to be starters for us. And we'll try and get Fleck on as well, or Fraser, he's a winger, so we probably won't see him. But Fleck particularly, we'll try and get him on, and Finley as well, so we can at least get a look at them. Okay, so we can see the team sheets there. It's a decent to very good Colombian side, isn't it? They're a good team. I think they rank 13th in the world. So a lot to play for here. This is your chance to show me what you got for competitive matches. Let's try pumping our fists. We've got an unsure Matt Ritchie. You're about to play a game of football, mate. And here we go. Looks like we're playing Australia again, but I can assure you it is very much Colombia. And, well, here we go. They're playing the same formation as well, so that is, I mean, in a way it's good because we can compare playing two up top to playing as we played the last game with our two fullbacks as opposed to two strikers. But yeah, it'll give us a good comparison, albeit against stronger opposition than Australia, if that even exists. I don't know, but yeah. Well, we're defensively solid. That's something we can say for this game. There's not much else we can say for this game, but we have been defensively solid. All right, so let's try lowering the tempo, get rid of all this, attack with more width, and see if that gives us anything. All right, we've got a highlight almost instantly, and we've given it away. McGinn, can he win it back? On this occasion, doesn't look like he can. Kerr on debut. Can't really do much. Matt Ritchie, not the best defensive player, I wouldn't have thought. Is he going to give away a penalty? So lowering the tempo hasn't worked, has it? Let's try doing that. See if that works for us at all. And well, it was all just a little bit too simple, wasn't it? McKenna, he's just got to react a little bit quicker, hasn't he? He's got to be in front of that man going to the near post, and that is, let's try a berating. We've just started a highlight as I click that. Here we go with Gold. Can he get himself on the ball? Hickey. Can he get a cross in? Shanklin's lurking. Patterson's getting forward as well. He goes short for Gold. Gold for Hickey. Back to McGinn. McGinn, look at Turnbull. He dinks it into the back post, and it's Matt Ritchie. And I've berated them as they score a goal. An instant reply. Excellent work from our Scottish boys. And, well, there we go. 1-1.
So we lower the tempo, we exploit the middle, we look for the overlap, and that appears to be the way to go here. Richie, it's a good finish, isn't it? Gets his knee up nice and high to get over the top of it. And it's 1-1 just before halftime as the berating from the manager's technical area rings into their ears. All right, 1-1. And it's been a fairly even game, so we'll just about take that. You've been the better team. No, let's go with... okay, let's go with that. Keep going, you'll be fine. Let's pump our fists. Say we believe they have what it takes. And we will continue. Patterson's not had a great game up there. I do wonder a little bit if maybe the low tempo hasn't done him any favours. We possibly need to be a little bit more direct to get the best out of him. I can't remember how we played at Sheffield Wednesday when we really did get a good season out of him in the Championship. James Rodriguez with a corner. Can we get that away? No, we cannot. And it is 2-1. John McGinn looks very guilty standing there, doesn't he? And, yeah. He's had a good game to that point, but McGinn and McCrory probably on the... Is he supposed to be on the... I don't think he's supposed to be on the post, but he needs to be doing a little bit better there, perhaps. We've given them a berating. Kerr takes a free kick to Turnbull, to Shanklin. A little bit deeper than we'd ideally like him. Matt Ritchie, can he get a cross in? He can. It's towards... Well, it's heading the other way now. Can McGinn win it back? McCrory, somebody put a tackle in, please. Kerr, don't let him go all that way. The shot is wide. And Gold isn't working as a number 10, is it? Alright, so let's take a pause there so we can make changes. Let's try switching those two around. Let's get Fleck on for Gold. The other guy we wanted to see was Martin. So let's get Martin on for... We can't really leave Patterson on there. He's playing terribly. Let's go with a double advance forward. And what's Fraser like defensively? I mean, he's not terrible, but he's not really good enough, is he? Was there anybody else I wanted? Oh, it was Finley, wasn't it? We wanted to give some game time too. So let's get him on for McKenna and see how he goes. Left-footed, powerful centre-back. I can deal with that. All right. We have about 20 minutes left to try and rescue a draw here against the Colombians. Let's give them some encouragement. We've got some anxious players, which isn't ideal. Can we try a berating, which has worked okay in the past? And it's not really... Well, nothing's really happened here, has it? So, a 2-1 loss to Colombia. What have we learnt from that? McGinn, I think, against a better opposition, I think that maybe works. That looked a little bit better, didn't it? Or did it? I don't know. We did create more chances against Australia, but we weren't... We'll just say one of those days. Try and build some confidence. So Colombia produced dominant performance. I think the question is, if we played that way with with the, sort of the better defenders and whatnot, would that result have been any different? Would the performance have been any different? Or if we play like this, but actually play with two wingers, maybe that's something we should look to do against Mexico. Let me know what you guys think in the comments anyway. What would be your starting 11 based off of those friendlies? I think we didn't defend too badly, despite conceding 2 goals. We didn't defend too badly. I think Fredericks has got to start there. McTominay looked better than Ross McCrory, didn't he? We know that... Well, I'm fairly certain I want Cooper at the back. Yeah, the question is, do we play perhaps Robinson just as a winger? That might be... We didn't really... Yeah, that didn't really work, did it? We didn't particularly get anything out of that. So if we take Robinson up there, if we bring Tierney in there, perhaps there's a place up for grabs in midfield. If we were to do that, who plays as the number 10? I mean, I think Gold is the better player, but we didn't really see much from him. And the striker, I think... Well, I mean, if you're going off of that, it was Shanklin who got the goal, wasn't it? So does Shanklin play up top? And then I think Forrest has got to... He's, I think, the guy we've got to play out there. So at this point, I'm thinking that might be... And then, well, it's a bit of a toss-up then, isn't it? Between McCrory in goal, Roddy McCrory, or Robbie McCrory even, or Xander Clark. And I think it is a little bit of a toss-up, but maybe we go with McCrory. So that's what I'm thinking is perhaps our best lineup. But let me know what you guys think, and yeah, we'll go from that. But anyway, guys, that's it for today. If you've enjoyed that, make sure you hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and we'll be back next time. I'll run you through the Mexico friendly, how we did. But as I say, let me know your feedback beforehand. And then it will be the Czech Republic and England, the grudge match against England. And it'll be very interesting to see how we get on in those two. Take care.